I was living life with no clear aim, just passing days, just playing the game, going through motions, chasing plans, building a world with empty hands. Then Nathan said, love changes life, said Thai girls are the best kind of wife. He smiled and swore he'd never been happier then, said nothing compares to loving one of them. So I laughed and said, half serious grin, let me know if your wife's got a friend. Didn't know that simple line would echo out through space and time. Just a joke tossed casually, but Faye was listening carefully. 6 months later, out of the blue, November 7th, I heard from you. Just a birthday text, warm and sweet. Didn't know my heart would skip a beat. We talked like strangers, learning names, safe and slow, no burning flames. But destiny was taking a stance, and love was waiting for its chance. From Thailand shores to American skies, two separate worlds, two distant lives, different lands, different dreams, but somehow written in between. Across the ocean, across the sea, the universe knew you were meant for me. You booked a flight for Valentine's, quiet hope between the lines. Planned to show up at my door with flowers, nothing more. Then I said I'd be away, Utah trip that weekend day. You smiled and told me what you'd planned, and that's when I began to understand. Maybe man was always meant for me. Your love like sunlight on fresh snow, soft but strong in a steady glow. From Seattle rain to mountain white, you turned my darkness into light. And when I saw you dancing there, music floating through the air, I dropped to one knee, took my stance. I chose forever because you danced. I drove all night in my lifted white truck, heart racing fast, driving through the night. You stood in pajamas under city light, and the whole world felt just right. My hands were shaking when I held you close. You laughed and said, why are you shaking so? But in that hug I clearly knew I was standing next to I do. On the ferry line you saw a man looking tired where he had to stand. You leaned across me, spoke so kind, left a brighter day behind. That's who you are. You light the room, you turn the gray to something in bloom. Florida skies are inconcealed, a perfect plan I thought was sealed. Then word came crashing through the door. 3 long days on the hotel floor, stress filled up the quiet space, but you met it all with grace. You held me steady through the strain, turned my chaos into gain. Your love like sunlight on fresh snow, even when the cold winds blow. Through every call, through every strain, you never let it turn to pain. Then I saw you dancing near that band, laughing like you owned the land. That's when I knew, took my stance. I found forever because you danced. I dropped to one knee in the crowd. You thought I was hurting, worry in your eyes. Are you okay? As you held my hand, still trying to help me stand. Then I pulled the ring into the light, and your eyes started shining so bright. The music faded, time stood still, and you said softly, yes, I will. Your love like sunlight on fresh snow,